Hello, this is the first tutorial where I will introduce the main page to the energy frame BE15. The subjects I'll go through is these that's listed up here, and these are also the cells that we have in the main table. If we go to BE15, you can see here that we have the main page here, and it's because it's bold over here, that means it's the main page is showing here. First we have to give the building that we are making the energy frame on a good name, and it could be the address or the project that we're working on. The next we have to look at is what kind of building it is, and here we have some choices. The first three here, that is residential houses, and the other two others are other kind of buildings. And the one that we're looking at here is a detached house. The one I'm making the energy frame for here is the same house that we had on first semester, where we did all the U values on. The next part here is the heated floor area, and the heated floor area is all the rooms that is heated. So that means where we have radiators and where we have underfloor heating and all other kind of heat systems, that's heated floor area. And the heated floor area is calculated as the external area. If we look at the floor plan for the building here, you can see we have calculated the heated floor area here, and that means it's this length here multiplied by this length, and then I also have down here this area down here, which is this length here multiply by this length down here. So this is the heated floor area. So that's the external areas that we have. Then if you have a basement and it's heated, then it's the same way you take the basement area and put in here. That means that the basement area is not a part of the heated floor area up here. Then we have the heat capacity, and the heat capacity is how good the constructions are to observe the heat from the surroundings, and that we can find in the SBI. Here we have different kind of constructions, and you can see that we have the heat capacity for different kind of constructions, and the one that we have here is a medium heavy. That means we have more heavy parts, concrete slab with floor tiles or brick or clinker concrete walls. So the heat capacity is 120. Then we have the normal usage time. That's when we use the building, and when we have dwellings, it's 7 days a week, 24 hours, and that gives for the whole week 168 hours. Then we need to tell where we get the heat from, what kind of heat supply that we have. And normally here we have district heating. We could also have boilers, or we could have block heating or electrical heat. And then we have the calculation rules up here, and here you choose BR actual condition always. So that means we're calculating after BR15. Then there is also these here where we can rotate the building, and it's something that we can use after we have made the energy frame. Then we can rotate it according to thous, so we can see if that can help us meet up the energy frame. But normally we don't use it because we have placed the house or the building at the plumb, and we know in which direction north is. Then if we have mechanical cooling, then the area would be put in here where we have mechanical cooling. Normally that is not used for dwellings. And then if we're going to have some alternative heat supplies, then we have to tick on here, for example, solar cells, then we need to tick it on here, and that means that that we can fill out this and it will be included in the energy frame, but we will also wait doing this. Down here we can see when it's filled out, we can see the total heat loss, and we can also see the transmission loss, and this here is actually the design transmission loss, and this number will be filled out when we have filled out the external walls here in building envelope and the foundation also here. That's the linear losses that we have on the foundation, linear losses in between the windows and walls, and also the walls and foundations. So that's this one here. Then when we've filled out these two tables, then this is filled out. Now I like you to try to fill this main page out yourself after the assignment that I also put out for you. You have here, so if you open up this one here, up here I have written a little bit about the energy frame, how you calculate that, what it is. It's from BE15, and then also have about the design transmission loss, what is that, and then you can see here about the building, how big it is, the heat capacity, and how the house is looking. North is in this direction here. That means this here over here is the north facade. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you can fill it out and you don't find it too difficult. See you in the next tutorial.